Teachers, have you ever had a day when you taught everything that you planned? Let me answer that question for you. Probably not. So let's talk about making our minutes in social studies count. One thing that is very important to me is making sure that discussions in my classroom are productive and not a waste of time. With discussions, it is easy to fall into rabbit holes and engage in mini squirrel moments. But I believe I found one way to push for better discourse between my students. This strategy is called lifting the text. Lifting the text is selecting an important sentence or phrase from a specific text and discussing it afterwards. The strategy helps to activate the skill of noticing what's important in the text and what is not. When students start to look for importance on a regular basis, it could make the text-based questions easier to answer, construct responses about a specific text better, or simply help with comprehension. For this strategy, I have outlined a way that you could think about putting this strategy into action in your classroom. Just think about the 4 P's: prepare, prompt, post, and participate. First, prepare. Make sure that your students are in groups of no more than 4 with a specific role of one of your students to report everything at the end of the small group time. And select the text for them to read and some chart paper so that they'll be able to post their findings. Second, provide a quick prompt. Here's an example. Today, students, you're going to work in small groups as we think about the question of why do we need 3 branches of government? You have text in your folder. As you read, highlight a phrase or sentence or a group of sentences from the text that responds to your questions. Then after the students have discussed what they have highlighted, they can post what they chose to address the problem. Lastly, students will participate in a classroom discussion addressing the question. As you have each group share their findings, you can call on the groups throughout the classroom to discuss their findings respectfully. Real simple, right? Feel free to watch other strategies in the YouTube link.